Isaac and his mother.
Okay,
lived
ladies
alone
and
in a small
gentlemen,
house
nobody
on a
wanted
hill.
to talk to me this week,
Isaac
so
kept
I'm going to
himself,
sit here and play
drawing
Binding of
pictures
Isaac for
and playing with his
15
toys
minutes,
as his mom watched Christian
and
broadcasts on the
frankly
television.
just to see if I can, really.
Life
But
was
if
simple.
you don't want to see me do
they
something
were
similar
both
next
happy.
week, then I better get
That
some more
was
guests.
until the day Isaac's mom heard a voice.
I've got one guest lined up for next week.
Your son has
I need more
become
people. I need
corrupted by
more.
sin. He needs
So
to be
contact me at
saved.
vex.Ocelano
I
at
will do my best
gmail.com,
to save him, my lord.
and you can be on my
Isaac's
show next
mother
week if you'd
replied,
like.
rushing into
So you wouldn't
Isaac's
like what you would have been in
removing
the show
all
this
that
week.
was
But
evil
anyway,
from his life.
basically, most of the reason I'm
Again,
doing
the
this
voice
is
called to
I
him.
feel if I miss a week of uploading
Isaac's
content,
soul
it's
is
as if
still
we spoke
corrupt.
to just
He needs to
giving
be
up
cut
all of it.
off from all that is
So I'm doing a
evil in
simple
this
little
world
thing
and
so
confess
that I
his
can
sins.
basically
I will
keep
follow
up the
your
routine.
instructions, Lord. I
As I
have
said
faith
before,
in thee.
I will
Isaac's
do
mother
other
replied,
games on other weeks if
as
I
she
can't get enough
locked
guests.
Isaac in his room,
I've got one guest
away
already
from
lined
the
up for next
evils
week,
of
and I
the
hope to
world.
see more next. Hope to hear from you some more of you.
Last time, Isaac's mom heard the voice of God calling
So the game
to
we're
her.
playing today is called
You've
Binding of
done
Isaac.
as I've
It
asked,
was a nice, cute
but I
little
still
PC
question
game.
your
Well,
devotion
probably
to
not the right
me
word. You'll
to
see what I
prove
mean
your
soon
faith.
enough.
I will ask one
About
more
a
thing
little naked
of you.
3-4-year-old boy running, screaming through a dungeon,
Isaac's
trying to
mother
escape
begged.
his psychotic mother.
To prove your love and
Filled
devotion,
with poop
I
and blood.
require a
Yay!
sacrifice. Your son Isaac will
I'm
be
going to keep
this
talking to you
sacrifice.
people for as long
Go into his room
as I
and
remember
end
to,
his life
but don't be
as an
surprised if
offering
in
to
about
me
5
to
or 10
prove
minutes I
you
just start
love me
swearing at the
above
game.
all else. Yes, Lord.
That. Now because I can't be bothered doing multiple runs, ooh, I've got to continue. I don't remember that. Oh well. So I'm jumping straight to the end. Sweet. I've got full health, but oh yeah, I'm gonna not. Now the people that he's playing as is called a David. So it's a bit of a pain to unlock him, but worth it in getting because he can fly, jet lasers. And I'm dead. Last life down the drain. The thing is, if I take so much as 2 hits from Mum's heart, I die straight away. If I have a single hit, 1 hit, that's on. And any damage taken in these levels takes the whole heart instead of a heart. And I'm dead. So that's how easy it is to lose at this game. Gonna start a new one now. As you can see, you start off as this cute little fella. His name is Azazel. You get him from making 3 demon deals on a single plate. Demon rooms are painful to get to show up. They have a low drop rate unless you find a certain item that which I think is how I unlocked Azazel in the first place. And it takes a toll off your permanent health. So, yeah. Now, I've got little black hearts instead of red hearts up there, as you may have noticed. Little black hearts, every time you lose a whole heart, they explode, causing damage to everything on the screen. One thing is, I can't heal myself. Not through normal means. Now, Azazel starts off with a short range charge attack like that, and the ability to fly. I think that's about it. Doesn't show up as an extra thing, so yeah. Now flying is one of my favorite abilities in this game because it allows you to reach items that would normally be inaccessible without wasting bombs. As you can see, all sorts of cute little enemies here. I am currently fighting headless baby buttons. Yay! Ooh. I don't know if Tough Love does much from Brimstone. Basically, normally it would replace every now and then it will randomly replace one of your tiers with a dislodged tooth, which would do a lot more damage. Now, the question becomes whether that's still going to work know if you're and that's what happens when you lose a whole heart. And that's what happens when you lose a second whole heart. I'm going to die really quick, so I'll just do the next one. Cat o' nine tails. Shot speed and damage up. I don't have to charge my things to attack as much. Binding of Isaac is a cute little game, and anybody who has a PlayStation 4 or PS Vita has no excuse for not at least trying it, because it is this month's free game. Well, at least it is in Australia, and I think maybe also in America. Now, Pride is used to provide battery bombs. And you see how powerful Brimstone is just in that little fight. That was a mini-boss, and he went down like that. The reason Pride is easy is because it only fires random bombs and fires in diagonals. So if you stay to left, right, up, or down, he can't touch you. Ooh, a mitre. I'm not entirely sure what Blessed does for me. Hopefully something good. I think it just means I'm more likely to find right arm, which I'll explain if I encounter. So as some of you may have noticed, this game is just chock full of beautifully disturbing imagery. Now I'm not sure what it... And I'm dead. So let's exit. Kind of jumped into the big deep end starting off with So I'm going to start with normal. I'm not going to start with Isaac. I'm going to start with King because I like King. He has one less health, but he has an item which, at least in the original, proved very useful if you've managed to find certain rooms. Ooh, Capricorn, all stats up. Well, I'm now as strong as Isaac would have been, if not more so. And I have a goat's head, so, you know, all the better. Now you see how my head just changed? Every time you pick up a passive item, Isaac's appearance changes to massive. Now, what I'm fighting with here is I am shooting my peers. You'll see I'm crying. The game basically puts you as a 4-year-old little kid with no weapons, nothing but his tears to fight off the horrible operations that live in the basement of Lucy's house. The big boss, or at least the first of the big bosses, is Mother. Who, in my opinion, is probably slightly resemblant of what we all might imagine Howard Wolowitz' mother looks like off the Big Bang Theory. Although I probably shouldn't have made that reference because I've just remembered the actress who did her voice just passed away. Ah, damn it. Horsemen are a bit, I'm not going to say tougher, but they have a good bit of health to them. But if you can beat them, you can get a worthwhile item, eventually. More accurately, you get a part of the worthwhile item. Because you either get a wad of sand or cube of meat. First one of these you collect just makes a little ball that circles you and blocks any shots that have to come in from their direction. But the more you collect, they start to advance. First it turns into a head. Then that head will start shooting, and then it will just start running around on its own. Yay, cube of meat! Well, I think the cube of meat, because it becomes a little person, I think that might be a reference to Super Meat Boy. Never played that game, but it is made by the same guy who originally made this game, so it wouldn't surprise me. Now you may notice if you play the game that my dungeon is a bit deeper than yours. That's because after you defeat the boss the first time, it's only 70 floors deep, and then it becomes deeper when you go into more disturbing territory, shall we say. Ooh, bombs! I hope I can show you a secret room. A chest within a chest, no, not within a chest. Okay, good. Now why am I wasting my time shooting piles of poop? Sometimes it costs money and a half. That's why I'm wasting my time shooting piles of poop. There's a lot of poop and blood in this game. And bugs. Pretty sure these guys are new to Finding of Isaac Rebirth. I don't think they were in the original. Now this looks like a prime placement. Yeah, I mentioned secret rooms before. There are two types of secret rooms. You've got your ordinary secret rooms, and then you've got, I think they're called, now ordinary secret rooms tend to be in nooks, where the surrounding rooms form a U, or might completely enclose it. So you see this area, ooh, right about next to on the other side of this wall. I think there might be a secret room. So I drop a bomb, run away. Yay! It's a secret room. Pop poop. Now, secret room can contain more or less anything, and these pills you can take, but there's no telling unless you get a certain item if they're going to be good or bad. So let's try this one. Bombs are key. I just swapped the number of bombs with the number of keys. White is puberty. Makes me grow some hairs and grow a little bit deformed. No real status effects. Blue and blue, this time around, is telepills. Oh, the I Am Error room still exists! Sweet! So I get myself a 1-up, so if I die, I'll come back. Do I want a key? I've got plenty of keys. I don't need a heart, so I'll just leave. And the I Am Error room means I get to skip the boss fight. That's okay, I got the treasure off that floor. If any of you are worried about next week's game, are slightly put off by all this will probably be the only week I do Binding of Isaac. I'm actually intending to get Far Cry 4 next week, so if I get stood up again, that's probably what you'll be viewing then. Ow, 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 ow. As you see, I kind of suck at this game. Bloody spiders! If anything, I think Rebirth might actually be a bit easier than the original one was, although I could just be imagining that. Supplies are still rare, but I don't seem to run out as much as I used to. I mean, maybe I'm just better than I was when I started playing the original, but I doubt it. The amount I died. I mean, you saw me get my ass handed to me by the final boss up earlier. Now, if you see any enemies leaving glowing trails of blood, do not step in the blood. It's really a good thing. Well, sometimes blood's just blood, but it's really healthy. Especially if it's glow. Ooh, treasure chest. Gotta blow up these rocks to get it. I can find a false rock to show you. Wow, all that for a heart. Now this room will either only let me in if I'm at full health or 1 health. I don't know if there's a way to tell them by sight, but that's the basic 2 flavors that room comes in, and I'll get given something and then I'll have to fight through a couple of waves of enemies. Sometimes it's just normal enemies, sometimes it's bosses with lower health. Ooh, what do you do? Damage up. Always separate damage up. Let's see if my current damage 3. Hopefully I can find an arcade, because that's where Kane really shines as a character. He has this item called Lucky Foot, which used to have 2 core effects, minimize the amount of bad pills you found and make you better at the arcade, but now it's just got 1. Ooh, this looks like it could be a good place for a lucky room. Let's check. Yay! As a rule, there's one of these on every floor. You won't always have enough bombs to actually look for them though. That's another thing that changed from the old game. In the old games, you blew open a lucky room and left the